Here's number 3 we've recovered on May 2nd. This is Gulf Coast box turtle number 3. Last seen on September 27th, 2016. Here it is, May 2nd, 2017. Weight 935. It's 8:15 in the morning. Length 180 millimeters. Width 137. 77 dome. And that's what it was roughly in my little chart here to try to figure out which one's which. Now this one here has got a couple notches we added just last summer, redid them. They may last anywhere from a couple years to fairly quick, because if something chews on it, they'll disappear. And then the 3 that was marked on here, he's pretty aggressive. You can barely see the 3 that's on here. This one's got a hooked nose. It's a male. Got the undercut. The eye color really doesn't make that much difference in this type of turtle. It's pretty aggressive. Let's see if I can grab one of its. It's really strong too. I was cutting the grass here and it came out. But he's gonna want to stay in there, so I'm gonna try to go through and put another mark on there. This one is a fairly dark colored turtle. And we first started taking data on this one back in August of 2014. Here it was 994 grams. There's the marks. Now if this thing gets chewed on, what'll happen is that the notches aren't always the best thing. They're part of clues, but I found measuring the dome height is a real good clue, and the length is a little bit less because it tends to get chewed up by raccoons and stuff. It's got 5 toes in the front and looks like 4 on the back. They're going to want to be upside down, but there's 5 in the front, 4 in the back. Okay, I just used the ideal mark, industrial marker, put a 3 on there. What I found best is I've got some enamel from Ace Hardware that's a dark black, matte black, and that seems to last fairly long. You usually don't want to put one that's too bright, screw up their camouflaging. This one's got some crap on its eye or something there. So here it is. I've been taking data on this particular one for almost 3 years. The notches, again, if it doesn't have any raccoon damage, the notches can last several years. If you get something that chews on the shell, the notches can disappear. There's another one I had, that wild turtle around here, that got all chewed up and then the notches were gone in a day. Essentially, it got so gnawed on it. That tends to be on a smaller turtle. And this one's incredibly strong. The brick here, of course, is to tear it. Harbor Freight scale. If he's active, you can put it up on here, weigh it before they'll jump off. If you don't have if you got one that's non-timid, they'll put his feet down on here and screw up the weight. So I usually carry a brick around with the scale. There's about 17 of these around here. Again, this one was last seen. What was it? I think it was September. Here's a list of all the ones around here. And so because I've measured the, he wants to go, dome height here is 77, I can go through here and see which one it is. Generally, you look one that's close. It could be 3, number 9, number 14, or 16. The length over here was 180. And then you also look at the width. The width is fairly decent as long as it hasn't been gnawed on. See, this is one that's real close, number 16, 480, 132. Is it close? But that's a different one. This one is, he's gonna go. He wants to go. He's not aggressive, not shy. The eye color on this is almost looks like it's kind of a brownish yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and put them back where I found them.